Well, greetings in the Lord, family and friends. Currently, Barbara and I are in Fresno, California, and I'm actually in a swimming pool. My son Sam and his wife Jamie and their girls are having a swimming pool installed, and so they're actually over at Pismo taking a week's vacation on spring break. But as their pool is getting done, they sprayed the gunite, and these walls and everything needs to be wet a couple of times to a few times a day. And so I said, hey, well, how about if we just set up our camper outside of your place and stay there? So we're here for the week. But anyway, this is a recap of our time in Arizona. And we just had a really good time with Jerry and Bev Barspool. We actually stayed in a seniors resort, 55 and over. And so they had a pool, and we really enjoyed being in that pool, as well as all the amenities they had there. And so here's a little bit of a recap of some of that. They're staying at the resort and our time with Jerry and Bev. They also had a church service there every week, and a Lutheran pastor who is retired, and one of the things he got to do, which was very special, was baptize 5 people in the swimming pool. And so you'll see some pictures of that. Those folks were in their 70s. It was so exciting to see that. Anyway, we really enjoyed that fellowship and community there. God bless you guys. Thanks for watching.
We're gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories. A little bit of sunshine and good vibes, yeah, that's all we need. And we ain't gonna worry, ain't in a hurry, everything is going our way. We're gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories. Everybody's moving to the song on the radio. A little Stevie Wonder never hurt nobody's soul. Something about lawn chairs out in the warm air feels like a sacred place. 'Cause when we all get together, every day is a holiday. We're gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories. A little bit of sunshine and good vibes, yeah, that's all we need. And we ain't gonna worry, ain't in a hurry, everything is going our way. We're gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories. It doesn't matter if it's been a year or been a week, we can always pick right up and never miss a beat. There's something about seeing those smiles and busting out laughing face to face. It's a real kind of feeling no phone call can replace. Oh, we're gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories.
Well, this week we're staying at our son Sam's place, and be able to mooch dock, they call it, where you run a 120 cord to your camper. Last week we were at our friends Russ and Patty Dykstra and mooch docking off of them. And the weather, as long as the weather's permitting, we don't have to run the AC in this big thing here. We can get by. I do have a gas generator that I did run the other day because it was 90 degrees in that thing. And so we ran the air conditioner for a while. But one of the things of benefits of being full-time RVers is we can control some of our expenses, whether it's staying at a full RV resort where you're paying a considerable amount of money for some of the amenities there and everything, full hookups and all that, or you choose to mooch dock off of friends, or even boondock where you're disconnected from everything. And we've done that a number of times as well. So since last month we stayed at an RV resort in Arizona, it's nice to be able to recoup some of our finances by mooch docking off of family and friends. While I was there in Arizona, as most of you know, I love to hike, and I went on a variety of hikes in that area. There's the whole Superstition mountain range that's just not that far. And so here's some video and pictures and a little bit of some of those hikes. But as we stayed there at the RV resort, my neighbor came over and was visiting with me, and he said, hey, I've got a hiking stick for you that I'd like to give you to remind you of Arizona. And while this one is very short, it is really interesting as a kind of a snakehead look to it, and it's like, wow, that is really cool. So I've kept it, but it is really short. Here's my regular stick that I got from AJ back in Wendell, and he put our little hearts on there, and he put our names on it and stuff. But anyway, that's the one I usually use. But check out some of these hikes. There was one hike I wanted to do, but so you'll see in one of these hikes that it was when I went to the hieroglyphics to see the drawings on the walls and stuff. It was a little too precarious to go much further. I wanted to hike up Superstition Mountain by an elevation gain of about 4,000 feet, which I was conditioning myself for. But when I took that one hike and saw how far it was, I was like, that's not going to work. Anyway, we loved our time in Arizona and now loving our time here in California with our family and friends. God bless you guys. Thanks again for watching.
I love you, Arizona. Your mountains, deserts, and streams. The rise of Dos Cabezas and the outlaws I see in my dreams. I love you, Arizona. Superstitions and all, the warmth you give at sunrise, your sunsets put music in a soul. Arizona, you're the magic in me. Arizona, you're the lifeblood of me. I love you, Arizona. Desert dust on the wind, the sage and cactus are blooming, and the smell of the rain on your skin. Arizona, you're the magic in me. Arizona, you're the lifeblood of me.
While here in the Phoenix area, there's a number of places I wanted to try, and you know how I like my burgers. Recently featured on drive-ins, diners, and dives right here. It's Paradise Valley Burger. Let's go in and see what all the fuss is about. Thought I'd show you me taking a bite out of this burger. The chili really comes through, and the pico de gallo really makes it really happen as well. This is delicious. Paradise Valley Burger, you got it going on. That's so good. Thank you.